Check out these amazing views. Desert in every direction. Yet despite how it looks, I'm actually only a 10-minute walk away from a road, and the huts that I'm staying at are near there. I'm in the Thar Desert of Western India. I just took a 1-hour jeep ride from the city of Jaisalmer, where I was for the past 8 days, further into the desert towards Pakistan. So Pakistan is, 30-50 miles west or so, something like that. So I just thought that I would talk about the subject of money in this video, because somebody posted something on Facebook a couple days ago decrying money and talking about how money is a source of such evil, and if only there wasn't money in the world, then we would be so much better off. People would be kinder and less greedy and everything. And so I posted a quick little reply there and thought that I would share my thoughts here, expand on it a little bit further. So money is not evil. Money is neither good nor bad. Money is simply a form of energy, completely neutral. As much as a rock is not good or bad, it's just energy, which can be utilized for various purposes depending on the intent of the user. So there's just absolutely nothing whatsoever wrong with money itself. The problem is people and their greed and their lack within, which they seek to fill by various addictions, whether it's money, drugs, power, fame, sex, material items, cars, cigarettes, coffee, tobacco, etc. Then people have their imbalances, their lack of fulfillment and happiness within, and from that place of lack within, then they go out into the world, and from that energy of lack, then they create unfortunate, imbalanced circumstances. And one of the manifestations of that is how people deal with money and their greed for money and the insatiable desire for more and more and more, hoping that finally acquiring enough stuff, enough money, will fill that void within. So the problem is not anything in the physical material realm, money or otherwise. The problem is greed and lack of connection within, disconnect from the heart, the soul, the feelings, and this manifests in imbalanced ways, including in how people insatiably seek to acquire more and more money. If money were to be done away with, just completely disappear off the face of the earth, then people would find something else to be greedy about, something else to manifest their imbalances within and through. It would be material items or just more fame, more control, more power, etc. The problem is within people's hearts, not within money. As long as we're in a physical material realm, then we need physical stuff. We need food, we need clothing on our backs, we need shelter, transportation, other things. So if you don't have money, then how else are you going to acquire these things? There's the trading system. This has its applicability for sure, but do you really want to go down to the local grocery store with a cow and your couch and your jewelry and your tools, etc., so that you have sufficient stuff to be able to trade for your vegetables and your meat and whatever for dinner that night? I don't think any of us really want to do that. As long as we're in this 3D realm, then money is a very handy, convenient tool to be used. and it will always be an issue of greed within certain people as long as there's imbalance within humanity. So the focus should be, how can we focus on the imbalance within ourselves and come into a state of greater balance and connectedness, and from that place affect the world in some small way, from a place of greater connectedness and balance, and coming from the heart and the soul, and thus affect some sort of change in that direction that will help to bring about greater balance on the planet. So that's my thoughts. I have never been one who has had much in the way of money, and I don't really need much in the way of money, but I do need some money. We all have bills to pay, and it takes money for me to travel, for example, to have a certain amount of freedom to do what I want to do instead of being just a slave to a job that barely pays my bills. So I'd like to have more money and have more freedom as a result, and have more power to maybe make something of a difference in the world on top of just living my life and doing what I'm doing now. So yeah, there we go. All right, where the hell am I? Just kidding.